Welcome back to the Wolfpack News. Ed ain't here anymore, so you're going to have to look at mine and Austin's handsome faces. My name is Garrett Lanham.
And I'm returning host, Austin Cantrell.
Breaking news. The school's population is growing at an unprecedented rate. We asked Joe Biden to come by and talk about the issue, but he declined as it was an unprecedented issue.
It's always a pleasure having you at the desk, Garrett.
I appreciate it, Austin Cantrell.
This week we have interviews with writing competition winners, the teacher and rookie teacher of the year,
And a new edition of Elective Spotlight. All that more in just 25 seconds.
Seniors, are you looking for any remaining scholarships to collect before your freshman year in college? Well, the counseling team have been actively adding more and more to their website. Scan the QR code on your screen and be brought to their website, or go to gonphs.weebly.com. And lastly, do not miss out on applying for FAFSA before it becomes too late. Please see your counselor if you need any assistance with preparing your life for after high school.
Attention current sophomores and juniors. Are you interested in participating in dual enrollment during the 2024-25 school year? Well, it's not too late to apply. On your screen are the dates on which you must submit your application to one of the 4 colleges offering dual enrollment. Hooty hoo, make sure you check out KSU. You do not want to miss out on the chance to further your education and get a quick start on college.
Attention seniors, still need to take either the SAT or ACT, or do you have aspirations to improve either score? Well, I have good news for you. The registration and test dates have been updated. The dates listed on your screen are the last few times you can take either exam before you'll need to submit them for your college applications. Best of luck to all, and remember, you must bring in your charged laptop to the testing location or you will not be allowed to test.
Seniors, you've worked hard throughout your high school career, or you haven't, but why not show off all that you've done with your hard work and dedication with a graduation yard sign or banner? Yard signs and banners will be available until May 3rd. Banners come in 24 inches and 36 inches and are weather resistant. They can be printed in full color with photos, text, and logos.
Speaking of text, recently some of our incredible authors here at North competed in a statewide competition to show off their creative writing. We sent out our reporters to interview the top placing author here at North, Sophie DeBoard, about her writing experience. Take a look.
What inspired me to participate in the writing competition is I've done it my freshman year and my junior year as well. I started doing it because at first I just kind of liked writing, and then at some point I decided I wanted to be an author, so it just kind of made sense to just kind of compete. At first, the first competition I just did it kind of for fun, and because I kind of had the story idea at first, and I just wanted to do it again and just see how far I could get and if people would even like my writing, if I wanted to be an author or not. I really do like fantasy, but for these competitions, I feel like historical fiction pieces are the best. This writing piece was about the rape of Nanjing, and I thought it was important to kind of do a piece on this because I've done a Holocaust piece before, but I thought it was very similar to the Holocaust, but nobody really talks about it. Not a lot of people know about it, even though it was really bad, probably very similar to the Holocaust, even though people don't talk about it as much. What I feel about my submission afterwards, the competition, was that I liked it, but I wish that I could have added more and done more and kind of established more of a better plot. I would change a few things that I did and make it have more of a base to it. There's probably a little bit more revising that needs to be done and a little bit more plotting, and maybe like building like a separate piece on a separate paper, like this is what's going to happen, this is what's going to happen next, in a nice little format would probably be better.
And now, the man who was born with a basketball in his hands, Andrew Pittman.
What's up, Wolfpack? Once again, we have another episode of In the Den. Today, we have more updates on sports and a look at our state-bound Lady Pack basketball team. Kicking it off, we have soccer, who played against the Harrison Hoyas, and after 3 overtimes, the boys finally came out with a win with a final score of 4-3. Great job, guys. Once again, they play Harrison play the Harrison Hoyas on Tuesday, the 19th at 7:30 right here in the Den. And the girls play Tuesday, the 12th, against the McEachern Indians at 7:30 p.m. at home in the Den. Let's show up and show out for the Pack. Our undefeated Pack lacrosse team whooped Cherokee last Wednesday 19-1. They plan to continue their wreak of havoc against the Harrison Hoyas this Friday, right here in the Den at 7:30 p.m. The girls will play again next Wednesday, the 13th, against the Kennesaw Mountain, right here in the Den at 6 p.m. Let's cheer on the Pack and be there. Pack baseball is swinging as they beat North Cobb last Monday 7-6. Next Tuesday, the 12th, McEachern comes to the Den to face the Pack at home. They play at 5:55, so make sure to be there to watch the Pack play. Most of you have heard, unless you've been living under a rock, that the girls basketball team is in the state championship. For more information, we talked to some of the players, so let's check it out.
My name is Ava Andrews. I'm number 15. I'm a combo guard, and I'm a junior.
My name is Jayla Jackson. I'm number 5. I'm a point guard, and I'm a senior.
My name is Kaden McCorvey. I'm number 35. I'm a forward and a center, and I'm a senior. I'd say our biggest key to success is our team chemistry. Since we're all just one big family, most of us have been playing together since middle school, so I think that really helps us.
I think another part of our success is our practice squad. Those boys have been with us since last year, and they've helped us tremendously.
And I feel like if we didn't have our coaching staff, we wouldn't be where we're at today.
So we like to shout out Coach Summers, Coach Willis, Coach Hinkson, Coach Alicia, and my parents, the McCorveys.
Come support us this weekend, 5:30 Saturday at the Macon Coliseum.
As always, it was a pleasure to have y'all tune in. Stay safe, go Pack, and back to you, Gare Bear.
Thank you, Andrew. What? Congratulations to Miss Gray and Miss Oran for winning Rookie Teacher of the Year and Teacher of the Year, respectively. We sent out reporter Kyler Gilbert to see how they're feeling about this achievement.
I feel really honored. It made me feel very, very, very loved. It was very validating that I'm doing some good in the school with these kids, so it felt great. I take a lot of time to connect with my students because I think that that's really important. It's a lot easier to get someone to do what you want them to do if they trust you. So I try really hard to connect with each kid individually and know something about each one of my students. So I think that that played a large part in why I received this award. It just feels really good to have this recognition and to know that the kids that I love so much and the parents that I love so much love me just as much back. It's awesome.
I was really honored to receive Teacher of the Year. I've seen a lot of really amazing teachers receive Teacher of the Year award, and it's just a really humbling experience to be a part of that group. I think that maybe creating a welcoming environment for students to come in before school, after school, they feel like they can work on artwork or they can just kind of hang out with their friends. I'm just really honored and grateful that students and parents and teachers have said such kind things throughout the last couple of weeks, and I really appreciate it.
I'm sure Mr. Bourne with the basketball over here can attest to this, but being an athlete is not easy. There's a very good chance somewhere along the way that you'll get hurt while playing a sport. That's why here at North we have a sports medicine class to help our teams recover and get back in the game. Here's Elective Spotlight.
So I'm one of the healthcare science teachers, primarily teaching sports medicine. So in the sports medicine pathway, some of the things that you'll learn in the class are going to be looking at injuries. What are some common injuries that we might see either in the athletics world or sometimes even in the performance world? But we look at it from a physical therapy or an orthopedic surgery spotlight so that we can actually see that all of us work within the sports medicine world together in one umbrella. So some of the skills that we learn, we do give them the opportunity to do some evaluations. They get to see what it is to do rehab with athletes that they might see with physical therapists, or and we do rehab and athletic training as well. One of the things that they do is a big semester-long taping project where they'll learn 14 different taping skills depending on different injuries that they might see in the sports world. Will tape to prevent those injuries or to help them with those injuries. Going on to college is going to be one of the first things that you do, but you can get a job after you go to school as an athletic trainer, which is again what I am, physical therapist, occupational therapist, orthopedic surgery if you want to go that far. But there's lots of other ones of personal trainers, physical therapy assistants. So there's lots of opportunities that you get the skills in this class to be able to go on to do. I do have several of my former students from other schools that I've taught this at that are working in the profession as athletic trainers. A lot of our students that go on to take sports medicine also take the patient care third level as well. And so we do have a lot of our students that go into nursing or something like that. We do have a few that are currently in exercise science, but because a lot of our professions in the sports medicine are going to need at least a master's degree, they haven't gotten quite out there yet. I think a lot of students think that the class is fun and cool. As we do talk about injuries, we do talk about commonplace things. It's fun to be able to compare what they see and what they hear on the TV screens, and that's where it's fun to kind of go, okay, that looked pretty, now let's figure out why it happened.
Be sure to follow our Instagram and TikTok at MPHS_Wolfpack Productions to help us reach 600 followers before the end of the school year. And subscribe to North Paulding's YouTube page to get notified when we go live. Help us reach 2,500 subscribers by the end of the year.
You ready to get out of here?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Everyone, be sure to log into Canvas at some point tomorrow for Digital Learning Day. Be safe, and as always,
That's a wrap, Wolfpack.